or that could be also some kind of an offer here coming your way, that most likely there is going to be a man involved in it through a phone call. I might add here. Hello, you beautiful people. Welcome to the channel. It's Rad, and in this video you can watch a forecast for your star sign for the upcoming week, June 16th up until June 22nd. 2025. And if you happen to be interested for a personal reading, you can go to my website, which link you can find in the description down below, and there at the very front page you can see a full list of my services and also their pricing. So based on your budget and also your needs, you can go for whichever one suits you best. Now with that said, let's jump right away to the forecast. This reading is going to cover Leo Sun, Moon, and also Leo Rising. So, if you're born under the Leo sign, then you can extract from the reading the things that you are going to face going through your week, like situations, like people, opportunities, goals, dreams, ideas as well. Now, if you're here because your moon is in Leo, then you can extract from the reading the way you're going to feel going through your week and dealing with stuff around. And finally, if your rising sign is Leo, then you can extract from the reading the best way how you can deal with the stuff around. So listening to all three should give you a pretty good idea, guys, what kind of a week you are going to have ahead. So the first one for you, Leo, that will be Seven of Cups. Moving on next, that will be Eight of Wands. Following up next, that will be the Empress. And the final one, we do have Nine of Swords. So, by the look of the cards, and taking all of the consideration here with the Seven of Cups being the first one, which position represents the topic, theme, the subject of the week here, you probably are going to have something like either an epiphany or you are going to be told about, or that could be also some kind of an offer here coming your way, that most likely there is going to be a man involved in it through a phone call. I might add here that it will be originally for a small gains, something like a side job, something additional to the things you do, but that's going to be the promise that there are going to be small gains at first, and pretty much everything is wrapped around in a sense of that there is no way how things can go south, there is no way how things can go wrong, and it will be promising, at least at first. I do apologize. But very quickly, once and this is your decision, where your decision lays, where you may decide to take it or to leave it. And if you decide to leave it, then your week probably is gonna go with no difference, making no difference whatsoever. But if you decide to take it, very quickly after you start developing this proposition, offer, epiphany, or whatever the case, you will see that these small gains can transform into a very, very large ones. So large that they are actually going to make you daydream about stuff, daydream buying a Lambo, buying a mansion, whatever the case, or going on your favorite trip, the trip that you have wished to go, right? Vacation, holiday, buying the place you wish, and so on and so forth. And this is where it's not like a danger, but more like a setback that it is looming. It is that if you give yourself away to these daydreams, you may forget to actually make any certain progress and delay the development of these small gains that are to transform into a very, very big ones. And therefore, while you're going to be a cauldron of excitement going through your week, it will be important to maintain your composure and be obsequient to the demands of the enterprise. Okay, so develop them and serve them the best you can as they come about, so you can make a real progress, and at the end make the impossible possible, because this is what it's all about. Okay, making what was impossible for you a possibility for the future, for your personal future. And the real issue of your week here is described by the Eight of Wands being into the second position, and that points that many things are going to move around, some other responsibilities and tasks that you will not going to be able to toss away. So this development that you are going to get either through epiphany, proposal, and so on, it has to go, what was the English word here? Alongside, I will use that one. I was trying to figure out to find more appropriate one, but I'm going to use that one. Well, has to go alongside with them, and therefore you're going to feel very busy, under pressure, and also afraid, scared rather, not to make mistake, because you will truly you will juggle with many stuff around. Not to mention that whatever the situations you're going to find yourself into, there won't be a clear way how to solve them or develop them, and so you're going to have to figure out, you know, the best approach on a whim. And that's why it's very important to leave your emotions aside, because at least according to these cards, your true path moving forward through your week is through logic, not through emotions, not through intuition. You see the situation, you see the problem, and then you have to act objectively, not emotionally to it. And the next one, it is what's going to help you. We do have the Empress. So despite the craziness of the weekend, the pressure, you're always going to have at least a few moments in which you can withdraw from the situation. Take a bit of a break, like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, maybe an hour. And this is going to be super important that you do take those breaks, because within those breaks, at least according to the card, you will be able to figure out the best approach possible, the approach that is going to serve everyone. You, people involved, beneficiaries, patrons, and so on and so forth. And at the end, how things are going to turn out, it is that everybody is going to be happy. But above everything else, in these small moments of rests and withdraw from the situation, you will be able to figure out a few steps ahead, many steps ahead, might I add here, and therefore it's kind of like you will form a long-term plan how that impossible goal that was before that week now can be within your grasp and is completely accomplishable. Although there are a few things that I can say about the Empress, but it will take too long time, so I'm going to tell you the most important one here. Making some sacrifices for the benefits of people that are surrounding you right now are going to have a huge benefit for you, because they will feel very obliged, they will feel in debt to you. And when a crucial moment comes, you can collect those favors, which are going to be of a tremendous help to you. And the last one, it is Nine of Swords here. This is how the week wraps up at the end, and in fact you're gonna make according to this card, you're gonna make such a huge progress by the end of the week. I mean, you are gonna be surprised of how far you went, starting from a very little and small gains, growing into actual tangible success by the end of the week, that you are gonna end up more and more afraid what you are going to do if you lose that thing, what you are going to do if you lose that opportunity, if you lose that enterprise. And here is the moment where you also need to make even bigger detachment from your feelings, because this fear is celluloid. You are going to be scared in vain. In reality, there will be nothing for you to be afraid of, because, you know, every action bears certain consequences, positive and negative. This is how balance works. And so when the time comes, Again, if you give yourself a bit of time, 15 minutes, an hour, to figure out the best approach possible, I am confident you will be able to manage to go through. But don't give yourself to the emotions and to the feelings. So with that said, guys, that was your weekly reading. Hopefully you do enjoy it and you do liked it. And if you did, you can subscribe for the channel, leave a like, comment on the video as well if you feel so. And hopefully we're going to see each other next time. Until then, bye.